All right, here we go, guys. We got our third one here. So we're going to now look at the last section on our midterm exam of the histology review, muscles and nerve tissues. Okay, I'm going to share the screen. All right, and we're going to get this one tried. This should be another few minutes here. So they were saying that we were talking about how long this took. So we'll see. I think they've been about 11 minutes each. So this is going pretty well, actually, the reviews. Okay, last section here, muscle and nerve. So it's pretty quick, should be less than 10 minutes. Let's take a look at them. Okay, first ones I have here is skeletal muscle, which is conscious control. And here's my best picture right here. It's under the cross striations. And this is a red slide, red looking, way to cheat there, a little bit of cheater there, or clue, red tissue, the cross striations that we have conscious control over. And then here is skeletal muscle, kind of purple looking, branchy looking at 40 or 100 and then 400. And notice intercalated disc here. And anywhere you see there's a pretty one right there and a nice one right there. My little hand is at. Okay, so cardiac muscle, or as I call hot dog, and skeletal muscle is steak, right? But we can look at it again, branching and intercalated disc here and here. Here's a pretty one right there. Remember, those are gap junctions of tunnels, where two protein tunnels between two cells come together, so you have a hole in between the cells, okay? So intercalated disc, and then I have more of these. I love my cardiac muscle. There's a really good one there. There's a good intercalated disc. And then I have a slide where it is red, 40, that's 100 probably, and then 400. And the clear spots are intercalated disc. And this, so it's just kind of an inverse stain to show the intercalated disc. But notice the branching and cross striation that's indicative of cardiac muscle, heart, or as I like to call, high quality hot dog, okay? And then we go back to the simple columnar small intestine slide of the rat. Looking now at this blue layer, we looked over here for simple columnar back in epithelium, but here we're going to look for cardiac, for smooth muscle lining the gut here are chitlins, right? So 40, 100, 400. Really liked it right there at the 100. You can see it. Here it is at 400. These are small spindle shaped, single long toothpick looking cells. And we have a slide coming up where we actually call smooth or immaculated muscle, where they pull out the cells individually, and there they are at 400. And here it is at all 1,000 power. So this is smooth muscle individual cells. Then we go to nervous system with a beautiful spinal cord looking like a butterfly, right? And notice these are nerve tracts out here, but the butterfly houses the motor neurons that do reflexes. So we're going to bring it in, look at which are the functional units of the cell with their axons forming these nerve tracts that we see going up and down. So 40, wrong way, 100, going for the blue, 400, and those are motor neurons in this middle part, in the spinal cord. And pull that out, lay them on a slide, and you get a slide like this. A motor neuron's been pulled out, and all these cells outside the big one are called neuroglial cells that support and protect, nurture the neuron that does the axial sending of electrotransmissions along its cell membrane. Bundles of those axons are nerves that we'll see in a second. And here's another pretty blue one. The small tentacles coming in are dendrites that bring electrical impulses in, and then usually one long one coming out. Maybe that one, new one up there is the axon. Another one there looking like the Star Trek symbol. There's a long axon going up there, like that one there. It's pretty cool. And then we threw in a couple of receptors, right? And this is light touch receptor right under the epidermis or in the epidermis of the skin called Meissner corpuscle. Notice it's out here. And here is the dermis, and there's that subcutaneous layer. Now, I don't have a good picture of this. I'm going to show you this, but the light touch Meissner is here. Right down in here, you'll see a circle that looks like a fingerprint, and that's going to be Pacinian corpuscle. So Meissner at 400 power, way blowed up. And here is the Pacinian corpuscle that's in the bottom of the dermis. And that is deep pressure, or when you get pinched or get hit, that different feeling than being touched, right? And that's the Pacinian corpuscle that is squeezed and then fires an X potential that goes to your brain as you detect as a deeper push, or even sound vibrations cause this one to fire off. Here's another one, another Pacinian corpuscle. There's an artery up there. And then another Meissner, This is a cut nerve, and a nerve is actually a bundle of hundreds or thousands of axons, okay? And so this is a cut nerve. And then here it is, blowed up a little bit more, and you can see individual fibers in there, or individual axons. And then we have a nerve again, and a collapsed, maybe a vein there, or artery. And then here's my favorite slide. Last slide, the infamous artery at red, vein at yellow, and 5 nerves at blue. So these are nerves, and they kind of bundle together going through the body. Arteries, veins, and nerves kind of run together, okay? Have it blowed up a little bit here. Artery with those elastic fibers in it. Red blood cells in the middle there. Veins are usually near the arteries, smaller walled, and no elastic fibers because they're under way less pressure. And so arteries have a tremendous, much more pressure than the artery, than the vein. They always run with it. So God kind of bundles them together: artery, vein, nerve. Okay. And then here we go, blow it up here one more time. And artery, vein, and then a blow up of those 5 little nerves. That was a fast blitz overview. That's like 25 minutes of intense quick review for your midterm. I'll have a great day. I'll see y'all later. I'm going to stop sharing to get this baby posted in Canvas. You'll have